Okay, so I am going to do a mock Twitter discussion with my AP Bio students, and the topic is transcription translation. So what I did was I went ahead and listed some discussion topics, question specific, and then over here to the right, I actually just like kind of summarized what is that question asking about. Once you type up those questions, what you can do is based off of this specific template built by Ellis Keeler, you can actually go to this discussion tab and you're going to run the discussion tab. It's going to ask you for permission and you'll hit OK, and then another pop up window will appear and you're going to hit allow. And what it's going to do is down here at the bottom, it's going to actually generate all the tabs with the questions corresponding to it. So for example, if you and your class are going to start here, this would be the question, and then this is just kind of like a quick way for you to go ahead and like kind of look at what the summary was. So what ideally is supposed to happen is each kid is supposed to get a cell below, and they're supposed to type in their responses. So if a student was responding here, if you give them numbers or they use their initials or last name, let's go ahead and just do last name. So at, and then I can go ahead and list my response here. So then I would type my answer. It would be 10 amino acids long. So then my response would be here. Now, the cool part is if I'm going to be in reply to something, you can allow that to be. So however you want to work this out will be whatever format you'd like to see. So for my kids, I might actually have them designate like one column would be A, one column would be B, and then that way if students want to reply back to them. So if I'm the next kid and I'm looking at this, I would say at such and such, I agree with your answer, but how did you get it? And then that way, I know that I can respond back to that and say, okay, if this person needs further explanation, then I can do it this way. So what you're doing ideally is you're mimicking what an actual Twitter chat looks like. If you've ever played with Tweetdeck before, if you have a Twitter account, you have a program called Tweetdeck that you can run through the web, or if you have an Apple computer, you can actually download that and then it'll be an icon down here. So what's cool about TweetDeck and what mock Twitter is mimicking is that if you use specific hashtags, so we started an H2SD chat, and if you want your response to be within that specific feed, you would make sure you have hashtag HUSD chat on any of your specific tweets that you make. So for my kids, they don't have to do that because all of their hashtags essentially would be hashtag mRNA to amino acid. But in this case, it's just kind of showing that and allowing discussions to form amongst the students, just very similar to what you would see among TweetDeck. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that it's new, but it's something exciting that the kids can maybe use maybe as a study tool to go back and ask questions upon. So I hope that's helpful.